Greetings and salutations, what's goody folk? I am your host, coach, and creator of all things soul driven, soul intended, spiritually logic. I am returning for the timeless general readings for the zodiac signs. The last video I left off from, I actually recorded maybe 4 more videos prior to that, but however in the midst of that time I was going through an ascension, so I felt led by spirit not to release those readings and just kind of keep it to myself for this particular time as I adjust to the ascension and this new beginning that I am walking into. So I am now back and resuming the general timeless readings. Okay, so we're going to start with Taurus, being that we are still in Taurus season. So if you are Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or otherwise heavily aspected or have any placements in Taurus in your chart, this could resonate for you, okay? And again, this is timeless, so whenever you come across this video and it resonates, it's for you. So we're going to jump right into the energetical forecasting with my dice, okay? And so let me just mention that at this particular time that this video is being recorded, we're actually just entering in a Mercury retrograde. So we know that electronics will be going haywire, appliances, things of that nature. Some old wounds could be dredged up. I think I said it correctly. To kind of shine a light on areas that need further healing, as well as old people from your past can come back to your present time, possibly seeking another chance, for example, exes. Okay, so this Mercury retrograde began the 10th of May, and this is currently the 11th of May for this video. Friday will be the 13th. We know that when we talk about the number 13, it's usually an omen, okay? But from this source that I get information about for my spirit numbers reads as such. The angel number 13 is a message from your angels that some upheavals may take place in your life. This is happening for karmic reasons and will break new ground for you that will bring about new opportunities and new beginnings for you to grow spiritually. The angels ask that you adapt to these changes gracefully. Angel number 13 may be a blessing in disguise, okay? It's also a message that from your angels that you are being guided and assisted with your soul-driven, soul-intended purpose and design. So trust that the angels and ascended masters are by your side as you go through transitions that will bring you into perfect alignment with your divine life purpose. Okay, so in that passage, it recognizes the shadow aspects of the number 13 as well as the light aspects for the number 13. Okay, following the 13th of Friday, excuse me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. I had to take a quick pause. So what I was saying is that following the start of Mercury retrograde on the 10th of May, then we have the Friday the 13th, and then 3 days after that, on May 16th, we have the full moon lunar eclipse. So it's a lot of past energies, so to speak, that we'll be dealing with about the second week of May, or within the second week of May. A lot of things of old will be dredged up, and wounds will surface or resurface for further, if not complete, healing and revelations. Okay, deaths spiritually and some physically, as well as new beginnings. Okay, so this is a very intense and tremendous time for the collective. Okay, so with that said and done, we're going to go ahead and move on to forecasting the energies. As I previously have already thrown out the dice, we have 2 on red. We know that signifies union, companionship, and partnership energy. Okay, so these unions and partnerships are not only limited to romantic pairings, although that is the bulk of the energy out there right now, Taurus, but this could also be in relation to significant business partnerships and unions, as well as just friendships and families coming into union, or collective, you coming into union with self. Okay, or your divine feminine coming into union with your divine masculine, vice versa, or your light and shadow aspects coming into union with one another. Reducing 2 to 1 represents your emotional body. Okay, so this is very confirming when we think about Mercury retrograde, Friday the 13th, and this full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, so we're being called to come into leadership over our emotional bodies. Okay, our emotions are how we feel about the things that we're currently going through or have gone through and or experienced in our lifetime. Our emotional body is also the indicator on where we stand in alignment with our all-being source energy, our higher selves. Okay, so the better that you feel, the more in alignment you are. The worse that you feel, the further away from being in alignment. Okay, so one also not only represents the emotional body, it also represents leadership energy. Okay, again, coming into leadership over your emotional body, as well as new beginnings. Okay, so we've completed some old cycles at this point, especially coming in with this Mercury retrograde, the 13th, Friday the 13th, and the full moon lunar eclipse. With those coming in, that would be the catalyst for some, for completing cycles and being on the threshold of your new beginnings, or walking into your new beginnings. Some of us have already completed and closed out some karmic cycles and are now in our new beginning. Okay, so with that said, on the remaining 2 dice, blue and red, we have 5. So we know that 5 represents upcoming changes. These changes are usually for the higher good and expansion of those involved. So this energy of change makes sense when we look at Mercury retrograde, Friday the 13th, and a full moon lunar eclipse on the 16th of May. Okay, so 5 and 5, that's 10. What? Completing a cycle. Okay, we have that energy from 1, new beginnings. So all 3 dice added together, that gives us an overall energy of 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So this is a time that collective, Taurus collective, you are coming into clarity, where you may have once been dealing with a lot of conflict, confusion, chaos, and mess, usually brought on by a third party energy. Okay, so there's clarity to be found within the muck of the Mercury retrograde, Friday the 13th, and the full moon lunar eclipse on the 16th. Okay, revelation, what's done in the dark comes to light. Okay, so with that said, at the bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off, Taurus. This is your energy, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy, Earth sign energy. We know that Pentacles represents the aspects of the material, which include finance, business, and property. Okay, So I'm going to go ahead and throw out the spread. The first card that came out was the Ten of Swords. Okay. So what I do now is I throw 2 rows of principal cards. Ooh. Y'all in the thick of it, Taurus. Ooh. 2 rows of principal cards. See, this energy already fits in line with what we're going to be experiencing this second week of May. I can tell you this right now, okay? Okay. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into this because this is definitely interesting. Okay, so the first card out on the top row, we have, what? The Ten of Swords. Okay, so 10:44 on the clock. 1:44 otherwise. So we know that the Ten of Swords for me and my intuitive reading sessions represent the dark night of the soul. Okay, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, otherwise heavily aspected within your placements of your birth chart. Okay, so dark night of the soul. What do we know about the dark night of the soul? The dark night of the soul dredges up those deep hurts, those deep wounds that oftentimes we suppress and are so far deep-seated within that we don't even realize that these issues or old hurts or traumas and things of that nature are affecting how we move and live today. So this is what the dark night of the soul does. It dredges all of that shit up so that you can face your shadows and come to a certain point of clarity, and hopefully with that clarity completing and closing out a karmic cycle or a traumatic cycle and moving on to your new beginning. Okay, again, we know that 10 is a number of completion. Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Okay, during this time, you with Libra energy, you may see that a lot of wrongs are now being righted amongst the divine and chosen ones. Okay, justice, karmic justice and judgment is coming through. We know that Swords represents the soul space, which is the total embodiment of who we are as spiritual, soul-driven, soul-intended beings having a physical and human experience here on this earth. Okay, so again, the Ten of Swords, dark night of the soul. Okay, Taurus, you can expect to be in this energy. If you're not already in this energy, it's a very intense spiritual experience and downright scary most of the time. But if you go through this motion, so to speak, you're going to come out with clarity, feeling renewed, feeling stronger, feeling more healed. Okay, so moving on to the second principal card on the top row, we have this bitch, the Page of Swords. We know that this is my finesser, the narcissist. Okay, again, we're dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, air sign energy, and again, we're dealing with the soul space, the total embodiment of who we are. Okay, so, and before I get into the Page of Swords, let me go back to this Ten of Swords real quick. This Taurus, for a lot of you all who resonate with this energy or will soon resonate with this energy, this is going to be doubly impactful for you, and maybe even 2 to 3 times as hard to get through this, because this energy is coming out during these 3 influential energies on a cosmic level that's coming up. Again, we're talking about Mercury retrograde Friday the 13th and the full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, this impacted with the Ten of Swords, the dark night of the soul, can be something extremely strenuous and heavy on a spiritual level. So you want to prepare and ground yourself. Okay, Taurus, you are an earth sign, so it's very important for you to ground yourself during these experiential energies, so to speak. Does that even make sense? Well, to me it does. Anyway, so going back to the Page of Swords, the narcissist, the finesser. Okay, so a lot of you Taurus have been dealing with a narcissist in your life, and now is the time. It's do or die. Because a lot of you Taurus are stuck within this energy. Okay, and what do I mean by stuck? You're stuck because you have this genuine and strong love and affection for whoever is beholding of this narcissistic energy in your life, whether it's a family member, a friend, or a lover. 8 times out of 10, it's a lover. Okay, but it could be a parent or a friend for those of you, or even a boss for those of you who resonate Taurus. But this is the time, do or die. Are you going to not only learn the lessons presented to you within this cycle with this narcissistic energy? Are you going to learn the lessons and apply the lessons to go ahead and graduate onto your new beginning? Or are you going to remain stuck in this energy and this cycle and be fated to repeat this cycle all over again until you learn and apply this lesson? Okay, for some of you Taurus, this will be the time that you realize that you are or have been dealing with a narcissist in your life. In this day and age, the word and term narcissist is used pretty loosely, but you really have to know what it means to be a narcissist or be involved or entangled with narcissistic energy. It's very decapitating, if you will, and it risks you, the victim, or the source of supply, I'll say, for the narcissist. It risks you losing yourself, your own self-identity, your own self-empowerment and self-love and intuition and things of that nature. Okay, so going back to me saying that some of you Taurus will come into an energy of revelation and realizing that you're involved with a narcissist, because this is sword heavy energy for you all Taurus. The third principal card is the Seven of Swords. This is what? The revealer. Okay, what's done in the dark comes to light. Lies and untruths being exposed. This is my expose card. The expose. Lord Jesus. So yeah, and again, this ties into the time that we're currently in right now, the retrograde, Friday the 13th. The full moon lunar eclipse on the 16th, okay? So this whole top row is karmic energy, if you will. Again, we have the Ten of Swords, the Dark Night of the Soul, the Page of Swords, the Narcissist, and the Seven of Swords, the Expose, the Revealer. What's done in the dark comes to light. Untruths and lies being being revealed, okay? Things being exposed, okay? So this is definitely divine and in time for the time and season that we're currently in. And yes, also remember that this is a timeless reading. So anytime that you come across this video and it resonates, it is for you. But don't just take my word for it. Go within, ask the Holy Spirit of the Most High to confirm for you and show you what is and is not. Amen. Amen. So moving on to the bottom row, the first principal card on the bottom row. Okay, so after all of this muck and this bullshit, dealing with this narcissistic energy, and if it's not narcissistic energy, you're going through a dark night of the soul. If you're not going through a dark night of the soul, Taurus, you're experiencing some lies and untruths being revealed. Some shadows are being brought into the light, and this is from outside sources, Taurus, because that Seven of Swords came out in the upright position. Okay, so now that we're waiting and going through this murky as shadow karmic as energy, the first card on the bottom row is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the inheritor. Okay, this is large financial blessings. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, earth sign energy. Okay, aspects of the material, finance, business, and property. So again, this Four of Pentacles is the inheritor. Okay, this is your birthright, Taurus. Large financial blessings. Okay, so this simply speaks to whatever these karmics have tried to take from you or deny you of. It's going to be restored. Your birthright, your inheritances. Our birthright is freedom, okay, and knowledge. Breed it into wisdom. Okay, so there is birthrights, or there are birthrights that will be, if not already, being restored. Okay, Four of Pentacles, we know that four represents the foundation, space, and energy. So this is what we build our lives and belief systems on. Okay, groundwork. Okay, ground, earth. Taurus, this is your energy, earth sign energy. I told you earlier that it's time for you to ground when dealing with this dark night of the soul energy. Okay, so again, for those of you that resonate, Taurus, your birthright is being restored, your freedom. And this is for the ones who have done the hard work, okay, who have completed out these cycles, these karmic cycles, and have closed these cycles. This energy is for the ones who have severed those ties with people in our lives that don't line up with our soul mission and what we want to accomplish for ourselves. Okay, that means family, friends, lovers, friends with benefits, however you want to look at it or put it. But this energy is for the ones who have done the work, okay, who have answered the call of the divine and or the chosen ones, okay, who put that work in, who have not shied away when things went wrong, okay. So Taurus, some of you all, again, may have had things stolen from you, inheritances stolen from you, physical earthly birthrights, okay. If you resonate with being a divine and or chosen one, you could have been targeted with slanders, okay. You could have been gang stalked, very well could have had your life in danger from karmic energies, people who are setting out to do malicious, and malevolent things to you. But instead of breaking and turning away from the call, you answered the call, okay? And because you did that, plus closed out these cycles and completed them by applying the lessons learned, you have now accessed your birthright, your inheritance, large financial blessings, okay? But again, this comes with the work. You have to remove the obstruction from your sight, in both physical and your spiritual sight. You have to see people for who they are in your life and how they move in your life, okay? As I said earlier in the video, I'm recently coming out of an ascension and am in a totally new beginning where I now have accessed my birthright. Financial freedom is here for me. You know, opportunities are just out of this world right now for me. But I realized it's because I've done the work, okay? I had to sever ties with people that had a spiritual cloak over my eyes, and I'm talking about people that I've had a seemingly, from my eyes, a close relationship with 20 plus years, okay? And I had to realize that with certain things that are happening in my life right now, that these people aren't happy for me. You don't support me, and so I had to, even yes, this particular person, I have to sever ties because you're not happy for me. You are harboring jealousy and envy, and I've never had that towards this particular person, but I had to see what is what. and make those shifts and changes. And because I've successfully done that in my life, with my particular lessons, I am now in my new beginning. And I know that it's real. I feel it intuitively. I know it. I see it. It is being confirmed everywhere. Okay? So this is the same energy available for you, Taurus. Again, Four of Pentacles, the inheritor, your birthright, okay, is now available to you, or will be once you complete these cycles, okay, and realize who these people are in your lives, which brings me to the second principal card on the bottom row. Coincidence? I think not. There are no coincidences in this universe. The second principal card on the bottom row, the second row, Two of Swords. I'll be damned. Okay, so Two of Swords, we know that this is the mask, okay, the false friend, if you will. I just kind of spoke on that. Or, just people wearing a mask, hiding their true selves from you. Now, this energy can go both ways. This can be outside energy, Taurus, people in your lives wearing this mask to you, or this can be in the reverse energy, you wearing a mask from yourself, okay? You're not allowing yourself to see your true self, your higher self, if you will, okay? So the time is come that we end this cycle, whether it's in the upright energy or the reverse energy. Okay, now with this upright energy, this is outside energy, outside masks and false friends and people hiding their true intentions or expectations from you. Okay, so this can cover several different categories of energy. Okay, so this could definitely be or correlate with this narcissistic energy. Okay, someone coming into your life, mirroring all of the attributes and personality and characteristic traits that you possess, and mirroring that back to you as if that is something that they possess. But we know narcissists don't have their own true self identity, which is why they seek sources of supplies from oftentimes empaths or light workers, so on and so forth. Okay, so with this particular set of energies, Taurus, you are, for those of you who resonate, you are now realizing this person to be exactly who they are, the narcissist, the finesser. Or if you're not realizing this, you're being called to realize this with what? The Seven of Swords, the revealer, the expose, lies and untruths being brought to the surface. What's done in the dark comes to light. Again, coinciding with what? The Ten of Swords, the dark night of the soul. Because some of this energy for you, Taurus, is you realizing or coming to resonation that you have karmic narcissistic parents. Okay? And this could definitely uncover some things on a soul level. Okay, cause some suppressed memories and emotions to resurface. Okay, so we're realizing this. The masks are being snatched off. The veil is coming down, and we're starting to see people for who and what they truly are, whether it's on a higher vibrational resonance or a lower vibrational resonance. Okay, the second part of this energy with the Two of Swords, the mask, is not quite ill-intended or malicious, if you will. This energy belongs to people in your life that you may have a close bond or union with, but they're hiding their true selves from you because they fear rejection. They fear that you, Taurus, will not understand their true nature or their true selves. Example given. Okay, DLs or closeted men or women oftentimes hide their sexuality because they do not believe that they will be accepted for who they truly are. And because of that, they wear this mask. Okay? So that's secondary energy out there. In regard to this reading, Taurus, or it could even be you. Okay, maybe having some sexual identity crisis, whether or not you identify as straight, bisexual, or homosexual, or whatever. Okay, or identifying as a woman when you're born, a man, vice versa. Okay, so this could cover a wide or a broad spectrum of energies in regard to that. Okay, and then the third energy behind this is that someone in your life is just plain old lying to you about something. Okay, Virgo, and this is heavy air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so if you don't know an air sign, again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that this could possibly resonate with you, they're heavily aspected or have an air sign placement or 2 or 3 in their chart. Okay, take it where it resonates. Now the final principal card here is the 9 of Cups. Okay, in the upright position, this is the desire to move on to the next level within a relationship. Okay, I'm back, folks. I had to take a quick break from the video because all of a sudden I got nauseous out of nowhere, like mad nauseous. So there's some energy out there that don't want me to get this information out. You know, I don't know how folk, these lower vibrational energies and entities be acting up, acting a fool. So, and just, I'm eating Fritos on the video. Shout out to my Granny Pooh because she love her some Fritos. But anyway, we left off with the 9 of Cups. In tarot, I believe this is the world, wish fulfillment card. But in cartomancy, because I don't do tarot, nothing against it, you know, I just prefer cartomancy. But here in cartomancy, this represents the desire. This is in the upright position. So there's someone who is wanting love or wanting to go to the next level in a relationship with you, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, aspects of the heart, home, and family. Okay, so romantically, if you're dating someone, that person could possibly want to move to a commitment, or from a commitment to living together, from living together to being engaged, from engaged to being married, married to having kids, so on and so forth. Whatever level you're at with someone, so rude and crude. Well, anyway, whatever level you're involved with someone, it's likely that that person wants to take the next step with you. Taurus again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, either Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or some other placement in their chart, and heavily aspected. Okay, so there's someone who wants something more with you. Okay, this could even be a close friend of yours, Taurus, that actually wants to be more than platonic friends. Okay, so take it where it resonates. This could be part of the secret revealed or untruth revealed with the 7 of Swords, or it could also be part of the masked energy. Someone is actually in love with you and they're hiding it from you. Okay, nevertheless, take the energy where it resonates. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify some of this energy to get a better idea of what's going on and how it's going on. All right. At the bottom of the deck, some of you all are coming out of financial confusion with this Four of Pentacles, the your birthright inheritor. At the bottom of the deck was the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So we have Five of Swords. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. I had a feeling that card was coming out. And get this shit out of the way. And we have the Four of Wands in reverse. That's the my Temperance card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups. So Taurus, you could have a Cancer, Scorpio, Divine Feminine wanting to move to the next level with you. Some of you all are approaching Master Magician, territory. Some of you all are actually the side piece in a third party situationship, most likely with this narcissistic energy, because we know that they keep extra sources of supply, if you will. This could be one of the mask people for you Taurus that you're involved with. What of the mask is part of the mask is that they are single and available. They're actually married. Okay, take it where it resonates. Part of the secrets revealed. Okay, and a Seven of Swords. Okay, so Taurus, some of you again are part of a situationship, and you're actually the side piece, not the main attraction. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, Four of Pentacles out again. There's definitely some birthright in store for you, Taurus, due to the inner work that you've been doing, closing out those cycles, completing those cycles, removing the people. This is the Five of Swords. This is abrupt ending. This is the breakup artist, breaking an abrupt halt to the foolishness and bullshit on a soul level. Okay, so for those of you all who resonate, this could be an abrupt ending to this narcissistic relationship, abrupt ending to this fake phony person, depending on what energy resonates with you. Put an abrupt ending when you find out about this secret and these different things that are being revealed for you, Taurus. Putting an abrupt ending possibly to this friendship and turning it into a romance. Just take it where it resonates, okay? Just put an abrupt ending to some things that are going on and have been discovered from the dark night of the soul and this retrograde in Mercury, Friday the 13th coming up. And on the 16th of May, the full moon eclipse. The full moon is all about uncovering, okay? Seven of Swords in the upright again. So there's definitely some secrets out there, okay, going on, and you all are working too hard. You got too many hands in a basket for some of you Taurus. Too many hands in the basket. Someone is moving Five of Cups in reverse, and that someone would be you, Taurus. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, heart, home, family aspects. Okay, so going to this clarify, okay, abrupt ending, Five of Swords. Okay, so you're definitely putting a halt to the bullshit, Taurus, regardless if, let me say, it's the narcissistic energy, this fake phony energy, or whatever has to do with this illumination of these secrets. What's done in the dark comes to light. Okay. Eight of Wands in reverse. This is the fixed mind. So this represents a tremendous amount of confusion. Okay, this could be brought on by this narcissistic energy. This confusion, this could be also brought on by your intuitive promptings, Taurus, in regard to this fake phony energy that is soon to be revealed. Again, take it how it resonates. Okay, so again, this Eight of Wands in reverse is the fixed mind. Okay, this also represents not only confusion but stubbornness. Hey, bull, that's you all day, Taurus. Stubborn, okay? Stubbornness, strongly opinionated people, okay, in your life, and in your general circle. You're facing a lot of opposition from these people who are very opinionated, okay? So, excuse me, so this could be family members, friends, this could even be business associates or work associates. Take it how it resonates. We know that wands represents the aspects of spirituality, creativity, knowledge and wisdom, communication, and the emotional body. So this is Mercury energy. Remember, the retrograde in Mercury affects how we communicate, okay? So you definitely want to be careful and mindful whether or not you're communicating effectively, okay? But this Eight of Wands, okay, before I get there, we know that 8 represents infinite energy, tenacity, strength, healing, and abundance, okay? So there could be some abundance out there for you once you clear up this muck of obstinate opinions from other people, maybe third-party energies. Okay, but this Eight of Wands is coming out in the reverse. So this can reveal one of two things. Okay, this could reveal that you're coming out of this energy and dealing with stubborn people, heavily opinionated oppositions from third-party energies and confusion, okay? It could mean that you're coming out of that energy, or Taurus, this could point to you being the beholder of this energy. You being the beholder of stubbornness, because that is a Taurus trait, bull. The bull, the tiburon, I think I'm saying it correctly, maybe not. The stubbornness, conflicted, heavily confused, and heavily opinionated, okay? So this could be you, or you're coming out of this energy, Taurus, okay? So the next clarifying card is the Four of Wands in reverse, my Temperance card in reverse. Again, we're dealing with the aspects of spirituality, creativity, knowledge and wisdom, communication, and your emotional body. So remember in the dice, when we reduced 2 to 1, that deals with the emotional body and coming into leadership, okay? So here it is confirmed, not only in the Eight of Wands in reverse, the fixed mind in reverse, but also the Temperance card in reverse, okay? So you're imbalanced right now. This could be due to the retrograde energy, but it could also be due to the dark night of the soul energy, this narcissistic energy, fake phony energy. Again, take it where it resonates, or just because you yourself are in your emotions in a stubborn, opinionated way, Taurus, but there's a need for you to become more balanced, and that could actually reset itself after the Mercury retrograde, because again, the Wands represents those spiritual aspects, which include creativity and communication. Okay, this is fire sign energy in the Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. Okay, so there could be a fire sign that you're allowing to aid and assist in your imbalance, or you could have fire sign placements in your chart and be otherwise heavily aspected, okay? But there's a plethora of reasons and causes for this imbalanced and fixed mind energy. Again, it could be due to the allowance of the narcissist, this fake phony energy, whether it's from outside sources or within the dark night of the soul, and whatever is soon to be revealed, if not already so. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get into my Ancient Ones Comedic deck. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even do nothing yet. So there is definitely extreme prosperity and abundance, sufficient prosperity and abundance available for some of you Taurus who have done the work and putting an abrupt ending to things to start your new beginning, okay? So we're going to check in again with the Ancient Ones of the Comedic Hierarchy and see what they want to advise you Taurus of, the gods and goddesses of Egypt, in other words, okay? So we have the Page of Swords, Sobek, okay? Sobek. Give me 1 second. Okay, sheesh. Ooh. Okay, what I am doing now is because I don't know them. I'm man enough to admit that I'm still learning about my forefathers or ancestors, if you will. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to look up the role of Sobek, okay, and bring further clarification into who he is or was in the Egyptian gods and goddesses. But again, so we do have this Page of Swords coming out again, so we know that this represents the narcissist. Okay, so some of you all are definitely or have been dealing with a narcissist, and there's going to be an abrupt ending coming to that situation. Okay, for those of you who are willing and able to go the distance and go no contact, or gray rocking if you have children. Okay, gray rocking is a lesser form of going no contact, meaning that you go no contact, but the only contact that you keep and have is in regard to children, if you have any with a narcissist. Okay, so in looking up Sobek, he was the lord of the crocodiles and was depicted with a crocodile head, as it is so here. Okay, some ancient Egyptian sects believed that Sobek created order in the universe and the world when he arose from the dark water, and that he was the creator of the Nile River. He was often associated with fertility. Okay, so this lets me know that some of you, Taurus, you do in fact have children with a narcissist. Okay, let's see here. I mean, this narcissist would just, once he chomps down his crocodile alligator like teeth, it's very hard, some would say nearly impossible, in reference to the crocodile to open up that grip from that mouth. And oftentimes what a narcissist would do is once they get that grip on you, they do that death roll, just turning you all about away, breaking you into pieces. Okay, so and leaving you, so to speak, in the dark water that's referenced here in the description of Sobek in relation to this narcissist. Okay, again, air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I definitely feel like justice is going to be brought to some of y'all in regard to this energy and dealing with it, and it's going to bring an abrupt ending to this situationship for you. Okay, this could be a Tower moment. 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck for you all. 10 of Swords coming out again. So you all are definitely, some of you that resonate are definitely in a dark night of the soul. Right now there's 2 10s on the board. We know there's completion. So you are completing and closing out some cycles. Good for you, Taurus, because you need to in order to move forward. So we have the King of Wands here. Alrighty. King of Wands, we know that is divine masculine energy operating in the aspects of spirituality, creativity, knowledge, and wisdom, communication, and the emotional body. Okay, now this is high priest energy. Okay, again, we know that the divine masculine is the take action, the impartation within the union of us divine beings. Okay, whether it's separately or within individually. Okay, so the high priest here is being represented by Osiris, the Egyptian god, which was the god of the underworld. He also symbolized death, resurrection, and the cycle of the Nile floods that Egypt relied on for architectural fertility. Okay, according to the myth, Osiris was a king of Egypt who was murdered and dismembered by his brother Seth. Okay, so some of you all could have a bitter sibling rivalry. Okay, part of that emotional body, and how you communicate with one another. So with this King of Wands coming out in the Gods and Goddess deck from the Egyptian Kemetic order, this high priest oftentimes operates within his shadow energy, but it's integrated, so it's not a malicious or malevolent energy that this high priest is operating out of. If it was, it would have come out in the reverse. Okay, so this is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. Okay, Osiris energy. Okay, Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Large financial blessings are coming. Okay, this could be in regard to some sort of union or partnership. Okay, so speaking of, what is the odds? Okay, so we have King of Wands coming out, Osiris, and it's saying that he was killed by his brother Seth. But who do we have coming out now? The King of Swords. This is the warrior, the protector, the iron fist of the kings. And who is that there? Seth. Ain't that some shit? So some of you all definitely have a sibling rivalry with your brother. Some of you Taurus can even have a twin brother, okay, or a twin sister who operates mainly from their divine masculine energy. Take it where it resonates, okay? But I definitely feel like this is twin energy. If you're not twins related in siblingship, yes, I just created that word, then this is a twin flame connection, okay? It feels like, we know, again, King of Swords, the protector, the warrior. This is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, okay? Wow. So one of you all, those that resonate with this twin flame energy, or even twin siblingship energy, one is operating in their north node and one is not. Okay? They're not doing what they are called to do. I actually feel like that's the King of Wands energy, with the underworld energy coming out. I don't think that they're out intentionally hurting people or doing malicious and malevolent things. However, they're still not walking in their purpose and design. Okay, they are highly spiritually gifted and intuitive and creative, but I feel like they use it for funds, and not to be of service, but to gain money. They're somewhat like a Cleo, but they're not fake in the right of their gifts. Their gifts are real, but they are appropriating it in the wrong way. Taurus, you being the grounded energy, don't like it. You all are going to war. You don't agree with it, okay? Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's a lot of endings here. completions as well. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Toth. There's a message out there for you all somewhere, so listen to your intuition. Looking at the page of Pentacles, there's definitely some jealousy and envy going on, conflict and confusion for some of y'all in your material aspects, your finances. Some of you Tauruses will be emerging from this dark night of the soul as the social butterfly, going to social events, networking, mingling, possibly even meet your new partner, and also come into some new business endeavors, okay? Okay, so from there, what we finna do? What we finna do? Taurus, we're gonna check in with your team, your angels, archangels, and ancestors. Let's see what they want to know. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Large financial blessings are on the horizon. There's a definitely a potential business endeavor, partnership, or union for you, Taurus. And it could be with another earth sign, Virgo or Capricorn. Okay. What do your ancestors, angels, have to say? Nine of Cups in the upright. So somebody is wanting you. If they already have you in some respect, they want to go to the next level, whatever that is for you, Taurus. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or otherwise heavily aspected in their placements, or just could have one placement in the right place. If you know what I mean. Okay, this is rounding the end of a cycle, so they are getting ready to reveal themselves to you, because they can't take it no more with that 9 rounding the end of the cycle. They can't take it anymore. They're coming to reveal their love for you. 9 of Pentacles, that's 3 9s on the board. 999, rounding the end of a cycle, coming into completion. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the stimulus check. Okay, card and energy. This is paying off debts, okay, to ensure that money comes back in. So this is taking care of your business now so that you won't have to run around like a chicken with your head cut off when something attempts to come in for you in regard to the material aspect, finance, business, or property. But because you didn't pay your bills, now you're running around trying to figure out how you're going to get shit done. But this here is advising that either you are now doing this, Taurus, or you need to do this to avoid this complication in regard to those material aspects, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Okay, bottom of the deck, 4 of Pentacles, your birthright, inheritance, take care of business. Okay, with that money, Page of Cups. So there is some new love coming in. Okay, somebody is getting ready to come at you with an offer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I definitely feel like it's a water sign. I don't feel any other energy behind that, or possibly another earth sign. Ace of Cups. And so definitely it's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They want to offer you the real deal, Taurus. Okay, this Ace of Cups also reflects and reveals you coming into union with yourself, self-love, self-empowerment. Okay, but outside of that energy, for those of you who resonate with that, if you don't resonate with that energy, then it's someone who's really coming to offer you. This is a soulmate, potential soulmate. And even if they're not a soulmate, they're offering you the real deal. When they offer you their cup, it's not going to be for play. Okay, they want you for real. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I just told you to be what? Financially responsible. 6 of Pentacles. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Okay, so before we close out this young reading, we're going to go ahead and check in with your star tribe. Those of you who resonate with being star seeds. 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Tower. Some of you are definitely going through a destined or fated tower moment. Old Idealisms and belief systems are being torn down to be built on a new, stronger foundation. Okay? So we're going to see what your tribe has to say of the galactical starseed lineage, of course. So you may resonate with being Lemurian. I'm recently finding out through spirit and my ascension that I'm actually Lemurian. Amazing. So I'm Lemurian, Lyran, Pleiadian, and Earth Angel. So ain't that about something? You know, I'm not saying that to toot my horn, because we're all the most powerful person in our own lives unless we relinquish that power. And we don't do that over here, okay? And if we did, then we take our power back. Amen? Amen. 9 of Swords, okay? So some of you all are definitely going to experience spiritual or soul death, because this is the 9, so that's now not 4 9s on the board. Okay, this is the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is the death card. Okay, so something has definitely come to an end within you, Taurus, on a soul level, or the secondary energy behind that. Sorry to say, but your time on this earthly realm may be coming to an end for whatever reason. This could be for those karmic Tauruses, if you've been up to some bullshit and disrespecting and negating and just have ill intentions towards a divine or chosen one. Karma is coming. Swords, air sign energy, Libra. That's the karmic justice right there, Libra, in its north node, in its higher vibrational energy. Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so take it where it resonates. Either if something died on a soul level within, it's particularly due to this, in relation to this dark night of the soul, spiritual experience, or unfortunately, your time is coming to it. This is 5 9s on the board. There are definitely rounding the ends of some cycles here. Is do or die. Again, have you learned the lesson? If so, are you applying it for graduation, for your new beginning? 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so how many 9 of Cups is there now? That's 3 9 of Cups. Okay, so somebody is definitely yearning. Okay, but this 9 of Cups in reverse now points to you, Taurus. So you are yearning for someone. Not only is someone yearning for you and wants to make you an offer, in some cases a very genuine and immaculate offer. If they're not your soulmate, they definitely mean business. Baby girl, honey dude, baby boy. This 9 of Cups, again, reveals that you have it bad for someone, or you want to move to the next level in whatever relationship, romantically, with someone. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. These water signs are on your neck, Taurus. It's cute though. 2 of Swords. So there is someone fake and phony. It could be this person who has this desire for you, and y'all are just maybe acquaintances or even good friends, but they've been hiding these emotions for you, Taurus. You could be hiding something from yourself, or not owning up to this desire that you may have for someone else. Okay, this could be a friend in the reverse scenario setting for you, Taurus. But you're hiding something. Either you're hiding something from yourself, or someone is hiding something from you, being fake and phony towards you. A fake friend, a false friend, someone whose intentions are not pure and not obvious. Okay, 8 of Cups in reverse, social butterfly again. Okay, so after this dark night of the soul and some of these things have died off and you put a abrupt ending to other things, you're going to emerge as this social butterfly, but from within, from the work that you've done within. Okay, this could also suggest that now is the time for you to emerge as a social butterfly and hit these social events and activities, network, mingle, but you're feeling, some of you Taurus are feeling very introverted, so you're like, I'm not with that shit, but you should give it a chance. Okay, this is, what is this? This is the Master Magician in reverse. Go within to access your own mastery and magic over your life. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card from the Gods and Goddesses. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, either you're coming out of a situation of dealing with someone who is unreliable, or dealing with some doubt and disappointment, possibly from finding out who this narcissist really was in your life, or this fake phony person. Okay, or someone could be reviewing or looking at you as being unreliable and lacking integrity, and someone is disappointed and doubting you and your word. Okay, so the final card from the ancient ones, the Gods and Goddesses of Egypt, is conflict and confusion within your financial matters. Either that on the lower vibrational side of things, or you're coming into clarity in regard to your finances and some business aspects, okay? And even some property, possibly moving, buying your first time home, and or whatever, okay? So, yeah. Some of you may be feeling disappointed within for some decisions that you made in regard to some of these financial aspects or things, okay? Definitely Tower, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, hard work paying off, fixed mind, large financial blessings. Calm down. Be grateful. Be appreciative for what you have. New love definitely coming in. Somebody is definitely fake and phony. Okay? You find safety and security in this new relationship that's coming in through the Page of Cups, okay? Ten of Pentacles, the money tree, the world. Queen of Pentacles, divine feminine energy, receptive mode, receiving this money, okay? So sit still, listen for your intuitive and creative promptings to access this money, your birthright, your inheritance, okay? These large financial blessings, yeah? That are due to come in. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or otherwise heavily aspected, or have a placement in your chart with Taurus, okay? So that have be the end of this general timeless intuitive session for Taurus. If you want to book your reading, your personal intuitive reading session, coaching session, virtual Reiki session at this time, that information will be in the description box below, okay? Or you can also email me in regard to enrolling in one of my online coaching courses, Soul Driven, Soul Intended. If you want to just donate to my cause and support what I do, that payment information is in the description box as well. Cash App, $ Bryce Bryson, Venmo, what is that? Hashtag Soul Driven Soul Intended, PayPal Soul Driven Soul Intended at gmail.com. Okay, so the next video up will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or otherwise heavily aspected or placed in your birth chart, okay? So until then, deuces, love you all so much. Be soul driven, okay?